Greetings everyone, please come on to make sure everything's set on up. I get everything's on boot on up. Give me a moment to activate the live chat windows. Sign in button. Good, that's all online. Jump over here, go back to YouTube, and check out the computer. Looks like everything is good to go. So let's go and get started. Somebody mentioned beforehand they want to see a Wehrmacht versus British. I went ahead and found one, went to a random tab of replays, found one. So hopefully this is a good one. Greetings everyone, and great here. Another Computer's One replays. Well, on top left side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Jam Mame, I think. Spawn on the south side as the British forces, we got XCOM Reborn. New section forces heading up north. Pioneers yelling Shiza. Looks like I got a triple Pioneer opener, one Wehrmacht quarters. Now we're going to see a second Wehrmacht quarters. New sector being captured on up, but that looks like going to be out of supply based on the mini map. Yep, that will be out of supply. Then maybe I'm going to redeploy his forge key over here. Though there is a plus 16 here, so that is slightly better. Or significantly better, I really should say. Pioneers, of course, deployed on the field. Got a triple Pioneers into probably Schimwagen. I was trying to bait my mind it's going to be MG42 or a Volksgrenadiers, but in this case, Schimwagen. Actually, no, I saw the structure selected and he looks like canceled it. Going for Volksgrenadiers. Capturing up the strategic point over here. Lieutenant deployed on the field.
Captured munition location.
Capture the munitions.
Pioneers here.
Munitions sector captured up there, so it looks like going straight for the munitions point. Neither player has captured any fuel sector just yet, the lieutenant's doing that now. Fort HQ looks like trying to establish himself right around here on the backside of this factory. I just realized something. If you think about it, this factory is actually probably backwards. After all, you see the shadows this way, which means the sun's facing this direction. I'm pretty sure this design is meant to allow more sunlight to come into the workshop here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably am, though. Unless they want more ambient light rather than actual light. A lot of it early engineering when it comes to these factories was designed around, of course, natural light sources. Because for the longest time, artificial lighting was quite expensive, or non-existent. And that's also actually the actual reason why daylight savings came about. It was never meant for farmers, it was actually meant for wartime scenarios. It was actually originally meant for artificial lighting, and due to its large expense, because initially it was expensive. Lieutenant captured the munition sector now.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Intersections pushing their way forward. Pioneers heading down south. We'll find the intersection supported by the lieutenant way over here. Of course, now that the intersection needs help from Lieutenant Deal for Pioneer. We do now have an MG-42 deployed in the field. Howdy, you might be the first person here. Currently I see 3 watchers on YouTube. That's probably myself and my secondary computer I use to help monitor the live streams. And currently it looks like it's playing a bunch of ads.
Objective captured.
Pioneer is heading down south. Looks like going for a landmine. Cancels that landmine. More terror escaping here. We do have a decent number of intersections over here with the lieutenant. Not too many conflicts so far. Just a couple hits against Pioneers. I don't think a Pioneer has even fired a single shot. I think the Wehrmacht player so far got 0 damage to his opponent. Got a burst there, and looks like a bunch of misses. You should have started the chat off with first. That's what you're supposed to do, right? That is mandatory if you're first.
We're losing territory.
MG crew on me.
MG-42 advance way forward. Wehrmacht sniper now deployed on the field.
Ready for battle! American sighted!
MG-42 setting on up.
The tanks will not get through our barrier.
Definitely have great coverage right there.
Grenadier reporting territory captured.
Wehrmacht sniper pushes way forward. And didn't really get too many good bursts there. Guess its angle was not great. I'm not so sure what went wrong there. Seamless angle was good enough. I mean, after all, look at all the coverage, putting his face right into the concrete there. I know with this game, it's more of a line of sight based system rather than a true aim system, but still sort of funny. Got some Brens and intersection pretty forward, unupgraded, but in supply, so they can actually run or jog. Pioneers being upgraded flamethrower, staying on this opposite side of this building, very nice. Ready to fire away against the squads.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Skirmish phase now complete. Maybe I have some early Grenadiers. An early 251 half strike wouldn't be half bad either. A mounted suppression platform. Flamethrowers clear out the machine gun placement. I love also how this map designed. Oh, there's an HQ building right here. Then birds come along. There's no HQ building there. Just ignore all the stuff that's around the HQ building. There's a lot of funny things like that where this game was not really originally meant for a mobile force like the Brits. After all, if you look at the minimap, you see the HQ structure on the minimap. Even Company Heroes 1 was not designed around Brits. Oh, mortar emplacement firing away. Though I do like how the fact that the terrain right there, the mortar's below the markings on the ground. It's just fun to me. We do have... That's what I'm hearing over here. Flamethrower firing away. We do have the fuel support truck deployed in this fuel sector rather than this munitions sector. This munitions sector being locked down will provide good cover, so you don't have to worry about officers all too much. It'll be a short hop over here. And capturing this point will give them ease access either way. Mortar firing away somewhere.
Sniper König ready.
Intersection getting suppressed. And fully penned there. Good defensive position for the MG. Right now, the British player does have 2 VPs captured. Ever so slight VP lead. Sniper so far is at 4 kills. Grenadier in the pack 38.
We are losing
Mortar firing away. I think trying to hit the emplacement here, or the garrison. Maybe last known location is a sniper. It looks like it's the last known location of a sniper. Landmine being established there. Declaring that land as mined.
Reporting fuel location captured. Grenadiers assembled. Pioneers here. MG crew
Catching
on
up the
me.
new sector. Do have the MG42 set up right there. Do have these forces now advancing. Good number of brands and a scope rifle. And one lieutenant. The upgrade pan strikes. Oh, finds that landmine. Very nice. He may be trying to forward for a frag grenade there. Throws out a frag grenade. Maybe pretty good. It was okay. Grenadier make it fully wiped on out. If you lose it, hopefully it should have automatically canceled the pan strike upgrade. You have the flamethrower pioneer moving around. Mortar barraging somewhere. Where exactly? I'm not sure. Pioneer is getting pretty good amount of scouting here. We'll spot the captain. Comcroft Center now deployed in the field. Goes ahead and light the engine on fire. Lieutenant getting hit now. Pioneers fall back nice and early. Probably a good idea. Okay, I've got a vigorous emplacement. Oh, there's a steward there. Just deployed it backwards. Steward deployed in the field. Very nice.
Attention. The enemy
You have infantry and support infantry veterancy now on the way.
There's a breach.
Of course, everything except the Pack 38 will be affected by those.
The mines are ready. Two, listen up.
Pantrack
Goddamn
deployed.
Shermans will open like tin cans now.
Hopefully the British player goes for a sapper and get a repair sapper going for the Stewart. Overkill would be very nice for him. We'll spot the Bren, Lieutenant Bren, advance way forward. Pantrack trying to get inside the garrison. Sniper falls back. Assault phase complete. A Sturd probably wouldn't be half bad right now, or a 234 of a 50mm upgrade. We do have a landmine there. I think he's trying to bait into him. He knows about the Pack 38, so he may be trying to assume he's going to try to bait him with the Pack 38. I thought I saw a grenade. There's a grenade. Cancer shot, shell fired. Does largely avoid the grenade. Volunteers and Pioneers firing way behind some good heavy cover. This is probably where the mortar shoots up barraging. Now flanker squad pushing on the flank. Units flinching the way forward into the range of the flamethrower. Flamethrower does get wiped on out. Everything else is falling back. Oh, finds a landmine. It looks like there's a captain retreat there.
Enemy advances. The enemy is seizing our territory.
And the captain retreat bug sprint straight forward. Got grenadiers here. Pack-30 will get spotted. Sniper fully withdraws there. He may be trying to go in for a deploy Desmond marksman onto him. But he slowly gets ripped apart there.
Veteran seek gain. Snipers ready, safety spot.
Sniper versus 2 straight forward. Grenade is being thrown.
MG crew.
Stewart here, 2 kills a moment.
You need any
Versus
construction?
2 Pioneers advancing. Sniper connects. Bren may get wiped out there. The only Pioneers nearby, which they don't really range them all too well.
An assault force has now been assembled in our reserves.
Stu can now be deployed on in.
Ready!
now holds the fuel location. Volt squad here. Pioneers have seized objective.
Pioneers captured the VP. Up here, we do have the captain rotating around. We do have a 25-pounder being established.
Welcome to the squad.
Proficiency 2 on infantry now. He has proficiency 2 both on support infantry and regular infantry. Captain heading up north. These guys all back here. Got 3 instructions on the lieutenant. Stuart's been pretty idle so far.
Attention. The enemy advances.
And got some artillery or mortars running in right there. Bolson is seeing the captain. Captain gets wiped out pretty handily. Stu straight forward, firing a shot. Good hit there on the lieutenant. Lieutenant does heroically charge. Stu gets another point-blank shot there. Massive crushes thanks to flinching of avoiding the shot or after the shot. And does decrew the Pak-38. Will not capture the Pak-38. Oh, got some artillery ringing over here, looks like. Or maybe not. The 25-pounder must be on the 25-pounder there firing shots. Yep, directly lined up there. You haven't seen... Oh! I see boards. That suggests to me he's gone for Royal Engineers. Yep, we got Royal Engineers here. Very nice to see. Stu does take a bit of damage. Let's see, after the boards, we haven't seen Churchill's yet, so it's either Churchill or Hull down, and then after Hull down, it's improved supplies. Flamethrowers firing away. Do have the Brents here getting quite cumulative. Deployed as a marksman than one of the Pioneers. Get a damage on the Grenadiers. Good hit there. And wipes him out with one last shot. He may have been overhealed there as well. Very, very nice. Yep, overhealed Sapper. And Shark on the ground. Lieutenant would be a good idea to pick it up, but I think if he were to charge forward right now, he would run straight to the treads of the Stu, crushing himself. Bolson is straight forward. Stu gets a rearm hit there on the, or Stu gets a rearm hit there on the Stu. Bolsterners pick up the Panzerschreck, and Panzerschreck start engaging. Panzerfaust fired, Panzerschreck fired, but rolled a miss. Regular Grenadiers deployed in the field once again. 25-pounder barrage, looks like he's spotting the Stu. Let's see now. +8. He does not appear to have the increased resource income doctrinal ability just yet. Against the Stu and all the infantry, Churchills would do just fine as well.
We have the Panzerschreck. Great, another replacement. Ready for war.
Do now have a Stormtrooper being upgraded double Panzerschreck. Very nice asset to have. Have a camouflage unit going around. Stuff being reinforced now. Looks like the armor command truck is being deployed in the field. Suggesting me he's gone for hull down.
We are ready with Panzerschreck. Grenadier squad at full complement.
Stu heading down south for the winter. But of course he has to lay down his own set of tank traps there. And of course, tank traps don't necessarily always work. At least in Company Heroes 1. Company Heroes 2, tank traps are pretty reliable stopping vehicles from skirting around. In Company Heroes 1, it may look like this, but some vehicles just squeeze through there. Pioneers taking a bit of damage. All those units are falling back. Cancer shot there down the alley. Up north, Grenadiers engaging the Scope Rifle Squad.
Sniper! Is anybody hit?
Stormtroopers pushing their way forward. Stu hits right there. 25 pounder hits the student. Misses the things behind it. Stewart getting repaired on up. Did the engineers die? Nope, they're not dead. Stu may have hit intercept the ground there. Stormtroopers get spotted. You may see a cancer shot for defense. Gets a double tap there. Stormtroopers immediately falls back. Destroyed engine crit there. Stu finish off the Stewart. Very good lobbing there. Grenadiers fighting away. Does redeploy, does a marksman there. Volks Grenadiers push forward. Still prepared up enough. There is a 17 pounder here. And it looks like some of these placements are overhealed. Stu shot there. Pretty good hit there. Got a Piet squad. Repair Sapper falls back. The mortar placement should be going down soon. Vickers taking some damage now. Bad damage to the Volks Grenadiers. Flamethrower squad straight forward. Passive house fired there. Does get the 17 pounder abandoned. All these forces straight forward. Stu start straight forward. He's quite damaged though. Stag count blown in the field. Against everything here, Cromwell probably would have been just fine. 25 or 17 pounder does get full destroyed. Let's see. Still the same income looks like. Does take a shot in the scope rifle. Does finish him off there with a sniper. Very nice. Oh, that is a Wehrmacht landmine, but not any path. Not really a well-traveled path, honestly. Grenadiers do fall back there. Finds a landmine there. Yeah, these guys may find that landmine. No, they do not. Repair sappers should be able to repair this up, no problem.
I cannot hear a thing. This is the only way to travel.
Has eventually 2 on tanks. Got the Pack 38 taking a bit of damage there. MG42 firing away. Pack 38 falling on back. 25 pounder goes to try and hit that MG42. Though it's scattered pretty wide out there. It almost like he's trying to hit his own forces. Flamethrowers come for a nice little flank. Direct hit in there, direct hit into the garrison. He needs to get on out of there. You got lucky that shot didn't destroy the garrison. I'm really surprised that shot didn't destroy the garrison. We do now have the battle phase complete. Cromwell's one of you. He's a log flying into space. Cromwell does take a pen. Stag count for Forge. Stu takes a bounce. In the stag count now, needs to focus on the Panther squad, then focus on the Pack 38. Pack 38 does get you through. Panther squad does fall back. Currently armed with just one Panther truck. Carmel blitzing around. Looks like he's slowly been taking more and more damage. Grenadier's Panther truck's almost complete. Red engaged that Cromwell. Staghound starts suppressing the Grenadier. This will be. Oh, that must have been from the stew there. Grenadier's trying to fall back. Yep, looks like he has a Tiger tank available. It is, looks like the Tiger Ace skin. Or at least the Tiger Ace camp, or Tales of Valor skin. After all, the Tiger Ace available in the campaign, in the original campaign, is a different skin entirely. Which it was actually an ability thing to call in, but then it got replaced with the King Tiger. Grenadiers do get suppressed. Don't think I have any more. I'll check see my replay queue if I have any more. Patrick do roll some misses. Not many of those replays get uploaded. May see a bundle grenade being thrown in the middle of everything, which is not great. Stew push way forward. Fresh stew, crushing some of these units. I think falling on back. Volks Grenadiers do fall back. MG42 set up in a forward position. May want to go behind the piles of brick for heavy cover. Cromwell blitzing his way forward. Stu has his frontal armor exposed. Pentrick does get a hit there. Trying to crush the Pentrick squad now. Howdy. Did I cast this one before? I looked it up, see if I casted it earlier. Didn't see it uploaded. Maybe it's in my queue of replays I need to do. Maybe it was one of the replays that broke and I couldn't upload to YouTube. There's splash damage hit there. These forces on the fall back. Another blitz there. Crush a good number of models. And those got out of control there. Of course, Pioneers can immediately start salvaging it. Stag Hound, Cromwell push way forward. Maybe Churchill AVRE would be nice, help deal with all the units. Laying down landmine there. Stag Hound advancing. Stu does get buttoned. Pioneers do fall back. Stormtroopers do get suppressed. And the Stu's gonna fall back there. More constructions there. Gets main gun destroyed, crit. Grenadiers, or landmine found by the Cormo. Trying to blitz on out of there. Stu, fire shot there. Looks like got the Pack 38 here. Possibly. I still have to go through a pile of replays of all of my games to start scheduling them. Fingers to get wiped on out. It's that some days I just don't feel like scheduling a whole bunch of replays because scheduling right now I think I have about 150 videos and you start scheduling, and that takes about 8 hours just to get through all that. Good hit there. Does hit the promo. Oh, got a Panther here, which is going to be nice versus any more Cormos and Staghounds. While I would generally like to see other tanks, a Panther's not a terrible option right now. Though you could have gone for a Tiger tank. Though Panthers, I think, will cost less than manpower and will consume the fuel that he does have excess of. So maybe a bit more of a manpower efficient option right now. Though Tiger tank would be great in infantry. Does get plugged in there. Seeing some Pia hits. Inside that garrison's power gets destroyed. It has very little health and very little panels remaining. Literally half the structure's gone. Grenade, the Pantrax actually made it put some holes in the structure. Panther is still being buttoned inside the garrison. Panther push forward, got the Volunteers and Red Grenadiers advancing. And now entry force there, does send a hit there into the biggest place because it's probably overhealed. Barmo builds his way forward, buttons the Panther there. We've got Blitzkrieg the camper out as well. Panther takes some hits there, or Pack 30 back here taking some hits, supported by a Lieutenant. Panther's still alive. Sends another bounce there, goes out of control to some Piets, I believe. Pantrax connects the rear armor, Stormtroopers knocks out the gun of the Cromwell. Pantrax on the high ground, takes out the Cromwell. Grenadiers will fall back. Stormtroopers may fall back soon. Red Grenadiers now falling back. Catch up the VP. Good pen there on the Firefly. Got another Tiger tank deployed in the field. Pioneers move forward, infantry 42 firing away. Good hit there, these forces. Infantry 42 starting to fall back. There's a splash it there, sniper firing away, Tiger tank advancing. The Gren squad is with her construction way forward, does start falling back now. Firefly scores a hit on the Tiger tank. Rolls a miss there, splash into the garrison.
We can now blitz our resources.
And you now have the manpower blitz activated there. Queuing up another Panther. Fire tank not fully repaired, but repaired up enough. Right now the access point does the capture in his favor.
Pack 38, ready. Enterprise will go a long way in this war. Field repairs are finished. In the field.
Couple brands there. Panther now pulled in the field. Grenadiers who force back the repair sapper.
Pioneers ready for duty. Field ready. Complete.
Grenadier is trying to get inside of the factory of barrels. I'm guessing that's what that means. Cannon strikes connect on the Staghound there. The number one is from the fight from, but there's a lot of firepower here. Double Firefly there. Going for the armor command truck, put some rounds into it. Both Volkswagens and Red Grenadiers inside this garrison. More shots into the armor command truck. Oh, here you have Street firing away. Target tank may get some good hits on the Pack 38. Garrison is taking some damage. Blitzkrieg activated once more. Target tank's blitzing way forward. Panthers at full health. One Firefly goes down. Pack 38's getting fully pinned. Both Grenadiers left inside the garrison. Grenadiers do manage to fall back. Firefly goes down. Forces push way forward into the shreds of these big cats. Trying to spotted the Panther once again. Howdy. I don't know who Bradar is though. Target tank push way forward. Crushes most of that formation of PS. One guy does manage to get inside the garrison. Overall, looks like the Vermont player will overrun the British player and win the game currently. Looks like the Flamingos are flanking around these trucks as well. No mods, just casting the live games. We do have the Panther take a bit of damage, or crush the open blitz there. Fire tank is quite badly bruised and beaten. Lieutenant about to get wiped on out. Panther trying to crush some of these models there. Beat squad fires, gets a bounce there. Fire tank does not pick off any of those guys there. Panther is sticking around. This truck, if this truck actually goes down, that's actually an annihilation victory. Though there's actually a garrison here that has to be destroyed as well. So the British player's power get annihilated, though looks like he just went ahead and back out of the game entirely. This is Angry, and thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see, you want to try another Wehrmacht versus Brits, but I don't think I have any. Other that's 1v1s. 2v2s, I see some of that. Wehrmacht British versus Panzer Elite. Nope, can't use arrow keys to scroll through them. Yep, don't see any, so we'll just go for a 2v2. Let's see, we'll do this one since it involves double Brits versus the Wehrmacht and Panzer Elite. Plus, also, neither of these ones are... What was the name of that one map? I feel Rails and Metal and the other one are pretty common. This one, less so. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Command and Conquer. Copy Rows 1 replay. Spawn to the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, or the British forces. We got Findu. Spawn as the other British forces with gold, ampersand, silver, ampersand, Bitcoin. And we already got some accusations of the Panzer player. Who is bracket P... Wait, looks like it's the top row below the number keyboard, though it does miss the backslash. And as the Panzer or the Wehrmacht player, which is right there, we got Shaman 79, and that person equals 2 map hackers. Whatever that all means. We do have the Schimwagen heading down south, catching up the mission sector. Let's look at the infantry sections heading down south as well. This player packed his Ford HQ forward, captured a few cities, so maybe trying to lock down the sector. It is quite large, so it's a nice sector to lock down, but of course got the higher yield munition points. But yield points always quite nice as well, since fast stewards are very fun. Does put the slit trench there. Schimwagen taking damage. That intersection won't be displaced anytime soon.
Target captured. We're waiting for orders.
The lieutenant heading down south. All going to try to get the slit trench. Looks like he has dropped in the model there. You can simply just throw the scope rifle in there and it'd be very hard to displace that area. Schimwagen does go down. Of course, slit trench is going to support up to 7 models on the inside, so you have to drop a model or 2 in order to get this scope rifle squad in there. The slit trench itself can support up to 7 models, but I'm pretty sure it can only have 5 guys firing out at one point in time. He says now is the Wehrmacht player, not the Panzer player who's the map hacker. The one that's accused accusations in his name is allegedly a hacker. Lorraine's one of your favorite maps visually, but gameplay is so-so. It's... yeah, gameplay-wise, it does promote infantry play, but a lot of vehicle play is really hampered with its city layout. It's definitely urban combat, that's for sure. Which probably does better for the heavier panzers, because Fireflies need their range. PV sniper spams. Oh, that's... I was thinking like, does he mean G43s? Nope, he says snipers. One big thing when it comes to Copy Rows 1 hacking, it's very easy to download and install a tool just allow you to see all, like, have full vision, map vision. So you're able to see everything on the map right here. And from there, you can just bring in artillery, say on top of a group of snipers, things of that sort.
Stores are under attack.
Since I don't use any hacking software, I can't really say exact for sure, but it's pretty prevalent. If you feel like your opponent's artillery barrages are far too accurate, probably have a map hack. MG42 is freshly set up on a location the opponent never saw it once before, and all of a sudden ordnance drops on their head. Yep. Sniper. Of course, there's also a good number of exploits. Sniper hitting the lieutenant. Are you artillery or Stuart?
German target has been destroyed.
He is going for Stuarts. Or he's going for Stews. 1 to 3.
The Germans are after one of our munitions depots.
Yeah, fair enough. Against AI, that's one matter. Well, when it comes to single player stuff, I'm including versus AI into that. Do whatever you do to make the game fun. But if you're fighting against players, play fair. Hands Grenadiers do take a... Now this game fight's going to just go on for quite some time, isn't it? Looks like the intersection taking more damage than the Panzer Elite or Panzer Grenadiers. But he did drop a model now. Let's see, he is a hacker. He moved away before he could see me. So it looks like he has perfect movement snipers, they are alleging. We do have now a universal Brendan carrier deployed in the field, being loaded up with a scope our squad, so we've got a Lee End field carrier. Sort of reminds me, if you ever scroll down YouTube Shorts, for me a lot of Skyrim stuff pops up. And people always say, oh, here's a fun fact about Skyrim. Then everybody mentions, oh, I just use this infinite glitch to get infinite stats, which just makes the game immediately unfun. So a lot of times cheating also makes single player experiences not great, because if there's no challenge, there's no fun. Triple Wehrmacht sniper. Scope rifle squad. Being ripped apart by all the snipers. Doesn't lose the squad entirely. Against snipers, you can drop some ordnance, try to go for some landmines. There's already landmines there. Brendan carrier will have a bit of trouble with these landmines here. Lieutenant getting healed on up. Oh, vigorous placement. For some reason I thought I was facing northwards, but it's actually going westwards. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
The chaps are ready when you are.
As long as you have fun, that's pretty much all that really matters. Hands Grenadiers a little bit everywhere, sort of just, well, just being everywhere. Both these area sectors are locked down, so they're safe enough. Looks like a Stewart being deployed out there now. Don't think that there's already 6 glowing green, so I'm pretty sure that's the captain. Does find the vigorous replacement there, so he's getting hit. Triple Wehrmacht sniper here. Pioneers moving around. Yes, eventually one of the snipers have the Comcraft center. Stewart push way forward. Stewart advancing, rolls a miss. Hands Grenadiers here. Stewart getting slowed down by his teammates for Universal Carrier. That's a bit of a problem. And though the Brendan carrier could find a landmine for the Stewart, Volkswagens could get a Panzerfaust on the Stewart there. Stewart looks like will avoid. Looks like going forward, deployed as a marksman. Does kill off 2 of the snipers, and the landmine gets detonated by the Stewart. Though that shot, I saw ink go down into the landmine there, so that was actually a direct hit on the sniper. That wasn't a missed shot that blew up the landmine. That was actually a hit that also hit the landmine. Now we've got accusations by everybody.
Go ahead. Piet squad ready for orders.
Why not wondering if the Wehrmacht player rage quit? Everything seems a little bit idle. This guy just pumping on Panzer Grenadiers, a 4-man squad, is very nice. He does have logistics and comp group, no Panzerjäger nor Panzer support.
The unit has been knocked out.
And looks like AI, he has rage quit. And looks like based on the time remaining in the game, the Panzer player's gonna stick around for a little bit of time. He has a short amount, a very small window before the AI becomes absolutely stupid and wastes everything. Incendiary grenade has been thrown to the slip trench. Incendiary grenade. No, those are anti-tank grenades onto the Vickers emplacement. This guy, he's just having a bit of trouble with the entrenched decrews, the Vickers replacement. He could capture it. He has 4-man squads. Capture it to deny it from his opponent. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea. It will certainly just make it annoying.
We've secured the munitions. Waiting for
But overall, I'm going to just fast forward a little bit since it's now with a 2v1. And like I always say, I have no faith in the AI. You know, let's select the AI, keep an eye on how many assets the AI has. The AI has gone for Shinvagen, which is just going to be thrown away. Stuart's also pushed on the flank. As we do fall back, he retreats back to the squads immediately.
Schwimmwagen to the rescue.
And the AI goes for another Shimvagen. Yep, there's certain assets I think the AI should just never deploy out. Motorcycles, Shimvagens, Jeeps, these initial vehicles. The AI has no idea how to properly use them. Piats, however, are just hitting terrain, because Piats are not great either. Up, Piat over here got hit. Drop the Piat there as well.
Defend the fatherland until death.
The Paisley players push forward once again. AI goes for more Shimvagens, and now for a mortar. So both the player and the AI are allergic to Volks Grenadiers and regular Grenadiers.
Attention! The enemy advances!
I'll try to.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
I'll scroll down the list, but probably after this game I do need to use the restroom. This game was definitely a junk replay. Forces drift forward, select trench being built. AI has finally built a Grenadier. Got a pretty good cancer shot there. 80 grenades annihilated the Stuart, but only got damaged engine, or main gun destroyed crit there. He can still at least drive away. He has no engine crit. It's been a while since the last time BK Mod has uploaded a replay, nor for Contador. Sky Limit, he still uploads replay, so I'll see if I don't have any from him. AI threw a frag grenade on the field support truck. Yep, I'm gonna fast forward. The Hensley player is not backing out of the game. Maybe I should have just backed out of the game myself. And the Hensley player is just idle. Just going for massive Pens Grenadiers for some odd reason. I'm assuming he's going to tank hunt for that Panstrix and AT grenades, but I'm not sure. Torture Wave RE, that's nice to see. Carmelos could try a bit of crushing here. That aviary shot completely whiffed. Spots a blob there, gets a good hit in the formation. AI still has not great assets. Churchill Crocodile for regular Churchills. Hensley players crushed. And that's the end of the replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Please give me a moment, I just need to use the restroom. I'm back. Let's see now. And get rid of this one. Names you don't recognize. You want to try to find... That name's pretty common. Or a little bit more rated, I believe. Let's try... We could do this one. One of each faction. I recognize... Actually, no. Yeah, we'll just do this one here. I recognize him, and I think those replays are generally pretty good. Try to get at least a good 2v2 in tonight. Nope. Greetings everyone, and great here. I'm wondering, I start the replay and now...
Pioneers here!
I'm going to fast forward a little bit, see if they are back to the game. Are two people just back in the game? Yep, I see the replay bar going pretty quickly. Not this one. It's not going to be a good replay. Let's see now. We'll just try this one here. One of each faction. Just hopefully it's a good one. I don't know why people upload weird replays like that. I was like, oh, this is a complete junk replay. Maybe it's drop hacks. I think that could have been related. Not sure. Greetings everyone, and great here. Another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on top of the right side as the Wehrmacht force. We got Kuro_COH. Spawn as the other Pan's elite forces. We got Graf. I keep on butchering that name. On the left side as the US player, we got Solo Turk. And spawn as the British force, we got Holy CZ. Oops, see ya. I'm gonna grab some sectors. Pioneers moving forward. For me, it's evening. Soon to be night. Pioneers pushing up the hill. Panzergrenadiers and Kettengrad also pushing up the hill. So looks like the Panzer forces going a little bit more defensive capture. US player going a bit more to the center. Could go up the hill a little bit, but looks like both players or both teams are not being hyper aggressive. Your section heading down to the fuel sector, so it looks like he may be trying to capture the fuel sector for his 40 HQ. Maybe this guy's in this munition sector there. It's hard to say at the moment. Nothing supply, so this guy's just walking to the munition sector at the moment. Engineers took a little bit of damage there. That's a little bit more than a little. Going for the sector is Lord's sector.
Enemy munitions taken. No resistance yet.
Munition sector has been captured. Heading down south. Kettengrad up north. Panzergrenadiers heading towards this sector there. Just a wounded engineer, so Panzergrenadiers are easily able to displace it. Looks like they will join up and pincer this engineer roughly at the same time. Yeah, face at the same time.
Jawohl, mein Herr!
Engineers do get suppressed by the MG42. Pioneers heading down the hillside. VP now being captured. As Gears before, trying to find some heavy cover there. Rifle squad sort of flinching around in front of the heavy cover at the moment. Penograd decapturing the VP. Hard to see behind the flag unless you have it clicked on manually. In our mortar emplacement trying to be established by the British player does get fully built right before it took some fire. Rifle squads force back the Panzer Grenadiers. The two squad of Panzer Grenadiers on an intersection there would cause a lot of issues. Though if he would have waited just a little bit longer, than MG42 could have set on up and provided some excellent fire support. Grenadiers heading out to the flipped car. MG42 heading up the hill. Intersection heading behind the wrecked truck as well. And let's see these rough squads starting to fall back there. And now the intersection is taking some hits as well. Mortar emplacement got a decent hit on the Volks. Intersection behind some good cover. I wonder, is that dirt? Sorry, something I was sort of wondering. I was sort of looking at this, wondering, is that dirt, hay, or bullet casings in the back of that truck? It wouldn't surprise me if actually they would have made it bullet casings because it's a war zone. But it's not. It looks like just dirt. Mortar placement looks like established a barrage right there. And US medics, so we've got a medic deployed by the US player, however the casualties have already expired. US medics go for a very long distance and has a good chance of having the casualties expire before they get there. Can I grab decapturing the point? No, doctor selected by the Pensley player just yet.
Grenadiers, we're back in the fight. Infantry, push through.
Rifle squad pushes the way forward. Scope rifle squad takes some damage. I hear the lieutenant. He's leashed on one of these squads. Up north, pioneers finding behind some heavy cover. Sniper fires a shot against the rifleman. Guys, are starting to fall back there and there. Rifle squad's pushing up the hill. Sniper does get peppered up a little bit there. Medic station there. Sniper could try to get inside the garrison. Before too far away, gets a great burst there. Now all the rifle squads are falling back. Sniper rolls a miss. Intersection falling back. Lieutenant here to support up the Bren section, who's trying to lay down some slit trench there. Up north we do have, looks like the Pioneers falling on back. Kaliningrad heading down south. Those rifle grenades upgraded. Looks like this British player is going for a large number of upgrades, Brens and rifle grenades so far. Of course, only two of these bolt action rifles are firing at the moment. Rifle grenade fired. Of course, rifle grenades are very, very RNG, and usually bad RNG most times. Sometimes I would just say, don't fire the grenades, just throw it. Scope rifle squad, or the rifle grenadier squad does fall back. Kaliningrad heading down south, still no doctor selected there. Our squads have been upgraded from bars. And it looks like these Panzer Grenadiers will probably get overran. Two firing away. MG42 firing away. MG42 takes some damage there and starting to fall back. 2-2 rotating around. Does start putting the vehicle there. Bar rifle squads. Whole mess of units just trying to chase on 2-2. It's at half health for the moment. Grenadiers for forward. Sniper being killed on up by the Panzer sector. 2-2 still driving by. Could be eyeing for button. Just gets hit. Grenadiers pretty forward. Wehrmacht sniper just simply stand and fight. Wehrmacht MP4 explode in the field. Grenadier here does get wiped on out. And the Wehrmacht player does have some medics nearby. You may be able to get a good number of casualties there. But it looks like maybe 4 guys went down that engagement, so maybe not too many casualties. 2 more casualties, and the Wehrmacht player will get a free grenadier. Leningrad here. Engineer is going to be hit. Medic bringing back nothing there, so that looks like they'll only get 1 casualty there. Engineers trying to fall back.
Enemy munitions taken. No resistance yet.
Veterancy gained.
Matched up and ready to go.
Veteran support units now researched. Here, mortar firing away. Trying to hit that Kaliningrad a little bit there as the capturing sector. Probably had that sector captured. Plus, just seen the pulsing terrain, which just as a unit there capturing. Rifle grenades fire some grenades over the hedge line. You can probably just keep those units back there, just let them lob grenades. The Scoopar squad charged with the Rifle Grenadier squad charged forward. That was a horrible plan. Yeah, I think it would have been good just let the units sit back here behind some heavy cover, let the Rifle Grenadiers just start lobbing grenades. Bars moving forward, 2-2s firing away. Right now we've got 2 2-2s on the field. Snipers firing away, MG42 sitting on up. Rifle squads all get suppressed and getting ripped apart upon retreat. They just melted there. Defense specialty G43 unvetted. Yeah, that was just very, very lethal.
Assault troops are awaiting deployment.
Stormtrooper's been selected, so we got Blitzkrieg elected. Nothing being selected there by the Kaliningrad. Mortar barrage over here. Probably last in the location of some Panzer Grenadiers. You have a 17-pounder here. Rifle grenades firing away. All those forces falling in back. I wonder what structures he has. Pan support. He has all those structures meant for Panthers. He has a good firing line of 2-2s, but something tells me he's going to probably go for Panthers relatively soon. 1 pack 38s. They are liking a bit of AT. The Stuarts and or Greyhounds would be very nice. He's going for a 25-pounder.
25-pounder ready to copy.
25-pounder looks like trying to barrage the medic station. Has 3 out of 4 casualties obtained. First round. Well scattered wide. Bar Rare Squad Duke is suppressed by the MG42.
Azores hold an assault force for us. They need deployment locations.
Infantry section or Stu can now be deployed in the field. We've got 3 2-2s on the field. Light AT half track on the field as well. Bar Rare Squad charging forward. Scope Rifle Squad finding some fire support. Sniper is firing away. Tries to press down these forces. Light ATF tracks slowly picking apart the Rifle Grenadier squad. 2-2s will help him out with that. Gonna grab up here, takes a bit of damage, still no doctrine selected. Right here, a 25-pounder barrage raining on in. Looks like raining around over here. Maybe right there. Elite support units. Guess he really wants to maximize his snipers. No, but see. Oh, got Geschützwagens. You have a Geschützwagen deployed on the field. Geschützwagens are pretty nice. They have a pretty high DPS. If I remember correctly, with their ability, like I don't know what it's called again. I think I read that it's one of the highest DPS, anti-armor DPS abilities in the game. Sherman tank deployed on the field. Granted, the Geschützwagen is a bit more the glasskin, like a martyr. Fully immobilized there. So it takes a bit more skill to use the Geschützwagen. While the Stug, you can put minimal support with his high armor and just start slowly picking away stuff. The Geschützwagen is on engage from the high ground with a PAC 38. Main gun destroyed crit there. He has a bit of repairs. One of those ATF assets got the kill there. Looks like the PAC 38, not the Geschützwagen. Bar rifle squad straight forward. Snipers firing away. 2-2s have a bit of shooting going in front of them. The amount of infantry in front of them, I understand why I'm going for defense, but sometimes it's always nice to see highly lethal offense 2-2s for their veterancy. Kinds of Grenadiers need to focus on the not retreating back squad. These guys starting to disintegrate as well. The Axis players definitely do have a good amount of anti-infantry on the field. The Allies need a bit more anti-armor tools to deal with the 2-2s. But also have to be careful about the light ATF track, PAC 38 and the Geschützwagen. Ooh, looks like the Geschützwagen took a pretty good direct hit there. Hands Grenadiers taking a bit of damage. They do fall back. A couple of them back there. We do now the 2-2 take a bit of damage there. Squad trying to hit this guy here. Oh, there's that rifle flying about. A lot of rifle just flying to the sky. I love ragdolls. Oh, this one's falling back. They have a good amount of AT here in the 17-pounder. Maybe a couple emergency slit trenches wouldn't be half bad. Looks like the US medic here decides to go to the British medic station. Any medic casualty this gets dropped off by the US medic at the British station, we will give it to the British player. Which is very nice. You can actually, if you want a player to get more casualties, you can simply put your medic station behind their own. We got another battle phase completed by the Wehrmacht player. He has 2 Geschützwagens, but he's probably going for the, yep, there's War from half tracks. Sherman, oh, finds a landmine. Panzertrack gets fully immobilized. Can't tell if that was from the light TF track or from the Panzerfaust, but it's from the light TF track. Light TF track has gone down. Looks like one of the Geschützwagens went down to the artillery. The other one should be able to deal with the Sherman tank. Main gun destroyed the crit there. Looks like an allied war machine activated there. He could perhaps try to hold fire. He may actually just lost vision range. Geschützwagen advancing, but there's a couple of PS there. Takes out the Sherman tank, avoids most of the Piets. You can still escape one out of there. Snipers firing away, MG42, Veteran C3 firing away. Piets trying to pursue the Geschützwagen. Of course, the sappers are unsupported, so they have no officer to help tell them just to run, not walk or crawl. Sappers do fall back. U.S. medic push forwards along with the British medic. Ooh, we got a British landmine there. Sherman tank, recovered one. May want to cool off on the 50 cals upgrades if he's going for mass Sherman tanks like that. That looks like a hit there from the Pack 38. Takes us another hit there from the Pack 38. Takes another hit there from the Pack 38.
Pioneers ready for duty.
Right now the Pack 38 is reaching out about that far, a good amount of range. It looks like a creeping barrage being summoned by the British player. Watching the Pack 38. Pack 38 fully got destroyed there. Another half track here. The score from half tracks right there, unvetted still. Scope rack or sections here, one of each upgrade. Rifle grenades, got a bit of splash damage there. Bar squad pushing off the hill as well. Warping half track barrage. Got a Hellcat straight forward. 122 does go down. Sherman tank also advancing way forward. Another Warping half track barrage running on in. This one won't be doing much as well. Good to see it's going to go down there. Double the shoots volume forward. However, when the Pioneers squads do explode, shoots volumes are too close of range at the moment. Allied War Machine activated there. The shoots volume takes some hits there. Rolls a bounce. Rolls another bounce there. The 35 pounder did not take out that Kashut's Vaughan. This one make it a point blank shot. Managed to pick off the Sherman tank there. However, Allied War Machine. This is not immobilized by light ATF track. Does get fully immobilized there by light ATF track. Backs out of range. Does spot the landmine there with his Panzer Grenadiers. Sherman takes forward. Double AT grenade there, knocks out the mortar crew. Also got a heroic charge over here. Picks up the mortar in placement once again. MG42 sitting up and backing off. Tiger Pawns at the floor in the field. No vacancy though. Oops. Couple carcasses up here. The Panzer player could get broken together, get these Geschützwagens recovered. And plus there's also his light TF track and some other things in the field. Panzer Panthers now floor in the field. South. Gonna grad here. Infantry forces pushing down to the right. The Panzer does crush the unit there, or the carcass there. Snipers hitting the lieutenant. Does knock it out. There's another carcass goes down. Looks like the Tiger tank's getting hit by some sticky bombs. The Kansas Panthers firing away to 2 straight forward. Oh, that squad exploded. British infantry starting to fall back now. And the Paisley player has, like the doctrine, we do now have Scorched Earth selected. Maybe some Hummels would be very nice versus all the infantry.
Pioneers, all present, unaccounted for.
No emergency slip trench here, and these guys are not getting reinforced fast enough. So they will get overran. Maybe pack up to HQ and retreat on back. Definitely retreat back, the units being suppressed. $17-pounder getting struck by the Panther, but it's also getting struck by the 17-pounder in its rear armor. 12 squad needs to hit the retreat button so it gets standing. Sherman tank. Looks like the Panther does go down there. Sherman tank straight forward. You're receiving some repairs. Power repair bunker. I think 2-2 just needs to get repaired on up and just plant itself next to the VP and just become a heavy static emplacement right now. Gonna grab falling him back. He has captured the southern VP, making capture favor of the Panzer League players. Or Wehrmacht or Axis players. Right now they are behind VPs by a significant amount. Lots of infantry here. Multiple bunkers has been established. Going for a pair of bunkers now. Artillery barrage back here. Nope, he's hitting the bridge. His barrage is passed on top of the bridge. Fire tanks about to receive a bunch of sticky bombs there. War from barrage getting some decent splash hits. Fire tank does get bought and receive a sticky bomb there. Panther does take a hit there. Fresh bunker point of view. Sherman takes moving forward. I really do think he needs to pull off those 50 cal upgrades. They're expensive and they don't really mesh well with Allied War Machine. Pioneer straight forward. Rifle grenades, of course, no, those are anti-tank grenades from the Panzer Grenadiers. Of course, they have horrible tracking. We got the Bren bug here. Keep away from it. After all, it's a normal annoying sound. I think receiving some repairs. Repair station now established. Got a Geschützwagen now pull it on the field. Looks like they're going on a stealth mission. Once that Breton starts firing normally, there we go. That's cleared on up. That noise, I don't like listening to very long. Piet squad or Piet pioneers
Defended the fatherland
ripped
until
apart.
death.
More from barrage right now in, a little bit short. Looks like both of them fired there. Is there a third one? Nope, just two. I take received direct hit there. Does see the bounce there. Another bounce there. Oh man, those rounds are coming in pretty accurate. However, it's just steel rain to him. Which probably still gives you a headache. Flak Irvings, even for heroic charge, prevent the suppression. You don't want to run into that. We do also have a mortar up here. Press down with the rifle squad. I can see short barrel transports right now. They're fighting against a decent amount of infantry. And which a short barrel transport will help them lock down the outside of VPs. Panzer trying to get ripped apart. Carrier tank, unvetted still. Light vehicle efficiency now being researched. Good number of armor there.
Half-track.
3 Hellcats, 2 Shermans.
Veterancy gained.
Another half-track one field.
Engines engaged, waiting for orders.
Barraging back here. Let's see, try to hit the mortar placement and hit around here. Panther straight forward. Hands grenades can rip apart. Penegrad here. Penegrad has gone down. Best use of Burke in particular to get that recovered. With the artillery off on cooldown, allied field repair there. Gotta make sure you focus fire. Martyr set on up, very good. Shoots Vaughan. He uses a high rate of fire ability as well. Takes out that Hellcat there. Everything his main engine destroyed, got frontally pinned by the Panther. Not Panther, Hellcat. He shoots Vaughan firing away. Panther received a bit of damage there. Bounce on the Sherm tank. Good damage on the Panther. Main gun or engine crit there. Ooh, 2-for-1 kill. Looks like the shoots Vaughan killed both of those in one hit. Just 2 Sherman tanks remaining. The Hellcats have all gone down. Blitzkrieg's now available. Flag rocket barrage raining on in. Another Tiger tank deployed in the field. The repair bunker has gone down. Bit of a loss there.
Heavy recon!
I think the Warframe half tracks may want to get maybe just over here for now. German tanks in the center. Also misses there, 25-pounder.
All right, fellas, fire up!
We haven't seen what doctrine the British player has gone for just yet. We know the US player's gone for armor. Let's take a look at what the British player's gone for. Of course, he's gone for Aurora to it. No priests have been ordained just yet. The US player is low on manpower and does not have enough munitions for his abilities. I just have the 2 Sherman Calliopes. The German player, of course, has a pretty good force in the field. And 2-2 is getting buttoned and destroyed there. His teammate does have a decent amount of manpower. He may be eyeing for another pair of Panthers. May just want to get out some Hummels. I don't know how many more command points he needs to get out of Hummels. I'm assuming he's got to be very close. He has 6 command points in storage. Let's take a hit there. Pioneers. Pioneers do get pinned there. Extra squad takes some hits.
The enemy has struck.
Supply yard upgrade. Had not been taken. Nope, no supply yard upgrades. The shoots Vaughan does take a hit there. Fire squad straight forward. And with the no supply yard upgrades, he has 239 manpower, so a little bit on the lower side.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
Cyber's going to fall back there. Plus, the supply yard upgrades, as you probably would imagine, also will help out his rifle squad veterans. Fire tank is playing helping mode. Warframe barrage running on in, very close to everybody. Sherman tank 1 is nearly dead. Veterancy 1, the other one's Veterancy 2. Panther and Tiger will start hitting that Sherman tank quite hard there. This engine crit. Our squad does some bit damage there. Got now quite people rocket barraging that in. Good pen on the Panther. Panther is sort of straightforward. The Kansas League players going for triple Panthers. You now have some artillery raining on in. Looks like officer artillery, I'm guessing. I think that came in a little bit late though. The officer artillery came in pretty quickly. Unless... Nope, no artillery officer.
25-pounder, send message. Over.
Another helicopter deployed in field.
Heavy armor. Deutschland call?
We do now have another Geschützwagen deployed in the field. As we to take a bit of damage here, all these forces are shooting the way forward. Disables point, scorches central point, sum out the game. Definitely needs to get some Hummels to protect that point. His teammates Warfing barrages are raining on in. Has access to Hummels, only has 2 kinds of grenadiers, no other no Hummels in the field yet. When the Panthers do go down to the Calibes.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
We got another rest squad trying to repair the central VP. And check the upgrade complete. So no upgrades. Our squad once again trying to repair up the central VP. Ooh, looks like the Veteran C3 Lieutenant took a direct hit there. Infantry units just keep on charging way forward. Hummels, if they were on the field, could start barraging the retreat point. Now that the short barrel Panzer IVs can help to lock down sectors. Looks like another tank goes down. This time looks like a Stu. The US forces are quite battered and bruised and beaten though. Another Panther goes down. These Calliopes, both of them Veteran 1. Thought the Veteran would be a bit higher at the moment. Sniper takes a shot there. We do now have the Geschützwagen firing away into the carcass. Wehrmacht Sniper has 32 kills at the moment. Officer took a bit of damage there. More artillery in. We've got sector artillery in this sector. That's going to central VP repaired up relatively soon. Amount of damage on that 17-pounder. Trim tank and helicopter forward, nailing the Stu there. And it backs off a little bit there to avoid the artillery. 5 here, rocket barrage running in, getting some hits. A pretty good amount of hits there. Yep, go ahead and send me a link to them or follow them in the into my Gmail that's in the description. I'll probably take a look at them next week. It's probably gonna be my last game for this week. Big hits there. These forces push way forward. Shoots fog and does significant damage. Do have an MG42 still there. Got drop bar. Calliope rocket barrage running in. Panther damage. No engine crit. Let's force him to fall back. One whom on the field. The Pensley players definitely take a bit of beating. He has some munitions to work with for sector artillery, another 250 at the moment, 45 munitions per minute. Artillery ringing on the back line as well, for charging on out of there.
Build complete. Squad standing ready.
Calliope rocket barrage running on in.
Receiving enemy fire.
You're down to 50 points. You must rally.
Bar our squad straight forward. And push the way back. Sherman takes straight forward. We've got another Hellcats. Directed there in the sending powder, it's about to go on down. Hellcat does go down. He shoots fog and firing away. Calliope rocket barrage rating on in. Up here, got a good amount of British infantry, 6 squads, and 2 officers. Looks like one of the Hellcats to go down, another one there. He shoots Vaughan, gets a good volley there. As we're starting to fall back now, looks like he does the 4-man squad upgrade. That sounds fun. I think you sent some of them before to me as well, and those were pretty. That was pretty fun. I always love seeing flame half tracks. We do now have another rocket barrage raining on in. That one got hit a bit hard. These things are always quite durable. Sniper firing away. Big heroic charge. Needs to see some triple barrel Panzer IVs. Maybe another Hummel barrage. He has a second Hummel on the field. I think a Hummel barrage is raining on in right there. Point looks got disabled. Stuff is exploding. And got some good hits there on the 70 pounder. Another Calliope rocket barrage raining on in. Who does dodge most of those shots. Let's see. Pensley player has a decent amount of manpower, munitions, and fuel to work with. His teammate has a bit of manpower to work with after a manpower blitz, low on munitions, and plenty of fuel. Don't see any upgrades. Only has Veterans 2 across the board, barring this Veterans 3 support units. This player has some manpower to work with, some munitions to work with, and plenty of fuel, of course. I am curious about its supply yard upgrades. Still no upgrades there. They're missing out a decent amount of manpower there. Bit of explosion there, wiped out the rifle squad who was trying to recruit the social BP. Still firing away. German tank with Charge 4 Flicker shoots Foggins. Panther scores the kill. Hellcat not advancing way forward. He'll probably just get immediately eliminated since there's 3 AT sources there. And for the British player, plenty fuel for this game and the next 3. Low emissions and needs probably a bit more manpower. There goes the warp from the half track. Especially especially to transgraders with double defense. I cannot speak right now. Line's melted. Before not reinforcing everything, not enough manpower to do that. There goes the lieutenant.
Get out of here, mate!
Using a lieutenant like that is quite important.
All done over here.
Hellcats moving around. Do now have Stu, more from Abstract, a couple pioneers. More artillery running on in. One more casualty claim, then the US player will get a free squad. Go for another casualty including station for the Brits. Of course, in Company Heroes 2, there's a limited number of building models, up to 8. That may be the case because you can see it's not building too quickly, even though there's a massive army trying to build it. Ooh, good hit there by the Hummel. There goes. Was that a fresh rifle? Yep, the fresh rifle squad immediately got nuked. £35 barraging away. STGs firing away against the Calliope. And so far, no priests have been ordained.
We're losing a strategic location.
Warp from half track. I think Warp track's trying to hit the 70 pounder. Hummel's doing a good job. I think he's generally barraging right there.
Where to, sir?
British players just getting pounded. There goes those emplacements. Stu's got triple Stu here and Tiger Tank. The Airlock player probably has a good amount of armor. Yep, he has 2 Geschützwagens, 1 motorcycle, triple Stu, make a double Stu, Tiger Tank, and triple Warp from half track. Lost another Stu there through the Calliopes. VP still scorched and despicably neutral. 26 tickets remaining for the Axis players. Southern VP is now being captured. Artillery barrage being brought in. Scorch is a southern point. Rather than trying to cavalry capture, just going to just deny it and be annoying. Keep this squad nearby in order to ambush any repairs. Oh, the British player's just getting hit. Oh. The British player needs just to pack up his HQ and get on out of there. This area is just constantly getting barraged. It is not worth staying there anymore. So we now got a single capture of the Wehrmacht players, or Axis players. So that SG squad have gotten down. Snipers 35 kills, falling back. Calliope rocket barrage trying to hit the base sector. No, don't think that's a good idea. This is being repaired, has been repaired. The Schutzwagens advance way forward into the Sturm Calliope. Martyr taking some hits. Pershing taking a lot of hits there. Misses the Geschützwagen. And the Geschützwagen scores the kill. Solid ones go from 1 to 2. Down south, Southern VP is actually being captured by the Panzer forces. And does not scorches it.
Honor and blood.
Register 3 tanks now available for the Panzer Elite play or Veroc player. Oh, I thought they had a Pentamount MG that gets oh, there it is. I don't know why that guy looks like a gunner or loader, but now they have an MG. I have no idea if that's actually more useful in the Geschützwagen. Probably not. Most Pentamounts are not actually super great, they're just okay. Better than nothing situation. Artillery barrage running in, that Tiger tank's getting hit pretty hard there.
Replacements have arrived.
British players push forward this horde of infantry units there. Tiger tank does get caught in. Is there onto the Pershing. Good Hummel hit there. Pershing's pushed way forward. Working barrage running in back here. Great hits.
Enemy attacking from the distant salient.
It's got good numbers of units there. Pershing straight forward. 5-year rocket barrage raining on in. Triple Panther pushing forward. Pershing goes down. Hellcat game hit. The shoots Fog and Sniper protecting BP. There goes the Hellcat there. Those Panther needs to fall back. Good number of Panthers should just fall back, get some repairs going. Trying to repair up the BP. Does get wiped on out. Panther goes down. British players getting nailed once again. Yes, some manpower to work with.
Where to, gents?
Not for long though. Hummel hitting these guys hard. Has the cooling station down to half health.
We're done here. Ready for a fight. Fire!
5-year rocket barrage raining on in.
An ammo storage facility is being overrun.
Ford HQ is about to get knocked out. British players went out of munitions and manpower right now. His teammate is basically out of manpower, has bought out fresh Pershing. He is basically out of everything at the moment. Doesn't look good for the Allies, that's for sure. Stu gets exploded. That seems a good time for a artillery barrage of some sort. That could be the Hummel's firing away. Yep, he was spotted. He's trying to spend time reinforcing there. He needs to pack on up and get on out of there. Before the Ford HQ back here, this place is just not obtainable. He's losing more manpower than what he's doing. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers still get spotted there. And falls back immediately. Good idea. A bit of retreat bugs there.
Heavy infantry.
Stormtroopers now pulled in the field. Veteran C1. Supply yard upgrades. No supply yard upgrades. For how little units he has on the field, doesn't really need them. Schutzwagen takes, or something 10 cents a pen. There it is, the Schutzwagen sends a pen. Schutzwagen taking a bit of damage there, but does manage to avoid most of the barrage. And there from the other Schutzwagen. There's a lot of pens and bounces. Buttons both those vehicles there. He does have, his teammate does have a pair of Calipers there. The British player has no priests, no manpower for priests. He may have lost another squad there, or maybe two, it's hard for me to tell honestly. Fantasy player has plenty of manpower, munitions, and fuel. A big reserve for all of them. Ooh, direct hit there. This sector is no longer secured, so that can be captured up for sector artillery. Fort HQ has been destroyed. The British player is basically knocked out. Yeah, I think the Allies are just knocked out at the point in time. X-Players could actually go for a annihilation victory right now, but they closely don't see it. Looks like the British players decided to back out of the game. Fast forward a little bit there, likely the US player will follow. US player seems idle.
Germans are trying to secure our patrol gun.
Shoots Foggens and tactically advancing. Looks like he is staying in the game. But with his teammate out of the game, he has no chance. And with that, discharging his opponent's face, the person who's still alive, which will convince him to leave sooner rather than later. And the US player backs the game now. This is Angrid saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As mentioned beforehand, that shall be my last replay for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good